what's going on? We're up here in Indiana. We come up here and been waiting to get a load. I've been going back through, checking out the weather. It's always smart to check everything out. I had to take my own advice about checking everything really good, the fuel, because right now on the load, the fuel is really getting crazy and it's cutting into everybody's profit. So you kind of have to watch now and try to get the areas where the fuel, you might be able to at least get one place where you can get decent fuel prices. My fuel card messed up last night when I stopped in Glendale, Kentucky, and I got fuel, and the fuel there is $4.05. Well, with a discount, I should have got, the discount. But the card messed up. I don't know if it was President Day, but anyway, it messed up, and I paid $4.05. I didn't get the discount, which sucked. And I got all my crap thrown in the back because we got the printer cleared out, waiting to print the paperwork. I just took a load. I was going back and forth with them. But I took a Orange Park, Florida, paying $1.48, a 23-foot travel trailer. And I was looking hard, real hard. There's a Cheyenne, Wyoming, 25-foot, paying $1.84 on the board. I was wanting it, looking hard, but right now, for the next 3 days, they got some ice, they got some snow going on. The high is -1 today. The low is -11, and it said it feels like -23. I don't want to go up there, get shut down, but it was hard to pass that load up. So at times right now where the fuel is so high and the loads have not really compensated for the fuel, then you got to be careful on where you go, because in some states the fuel is so high it's going to take all your profit. So we're waiting now to get our paperwork emailed to us. I'm going to print it out on my printer, put all my stuff back up front, and we're going to go to Bristol, Indiana, which is right down the road, where we're going to pick up at our yard right there. And we're going to pick up this 23-foot, and hopefully everything goes good. We're going to get it down there and then hurry up and get back and get us something else. The weather should be breaking here pretty quick. And I don't know, the fuel prices is doing whatever, but we're waiting on the loads to go up. I know everybody is. It's kind of putting a little pinch on everybody. But I just want to be truthful out there. I don't want to say, heck yeah, come on, right now is the perfect time. No, right now, you're still making money, but the fuel right now is definitely hurting us on us. And I'm just be glad whenever the loads go up a little bit or the fuel goes down, either way. But when I try to make all these videos, I try to be honest as I possibly can, put the good information and let everybody know the truth, where it's good or where it's bad. I don't want somebody to get out here and, because whenever I started doing this, I was worried, I was scared. I had a family, and I sold my 18-wheeler, I had a house payment, I had all that stuff, go investment to buy this truck. It's a big investment. If you're watching these videos and people are putting the wrong information out there, it could mislead somebody. It could wreck somebody's whole household, and that's not a good thing. So
2,000 years later.
All right, sorry, we're back. The guy over here beside me has got a Dodge 3500, and he's got his truck wasn't started. The battery was dead on it. And he's got a Noco, but he's got the small one, the 70 GB. And it was half charged. No, it was full charge, and it wouldn't start his truck. I was like, yeah, that one is not really, it's not really a good one for a diesel truck like this. I like the one that I've got, the one I done a review on. If you ain't looked at that review, y'all need to go check it out. I think it was a pretty good one. You can talk about the nice fancy cover I got. So yeah, I like it. It went for 20 bucks. But this thing right here, I just went over there and started it up, and I'm supposed to put it on charge. Right there is, you know, I just started it up and it started the truck right up, and it's pretty much halfway charged. And that is one thing that I want to put in this video. When I first bought it, I charged it, put it in the truck, and about a week later I looked at it and I noticed it lost half of its charge. That was the first one. Now I recharged it, put it back in here, and it's been a whole lot longer. It's like the first time you charge it, it runs down, but then after you charge it back up, it takes longer. But keep an eye on it, because you don't want to run into a situation where you need to jump somebody else off or jump yourself off and it's dead. Then it's not going to do you no good. So I would say once every month, which I'm supposed to put mine on charge now. Once every month, just check it. And if it's not charged, then put it on the charger. That way you're not in a bad situation and you're running around with your Noco battery jump box and not jumping off. It's dead. It's not going to do you no good. You're still going to be stranded. So this was the first time, besides the test I done when I started my truck with no batteries, this was the first time I actually got to use it. And the guy was like, hey, I got some jumper cables, would you help jump me off? And I got a battery jump box. Let's try it first. Man, and his was dead, but it started it like a dream. I mean, it really did. I'm really proud of this thing. I like it. I know it's gonna pay for itself. I done had too many issues with the battery stuff, but until I got mine replaced. But you know, especially like them loads and stuff I was taking. That if I took the Wyoming load, it's -1 out that way. The low, like I said, was 11. Felt like 23, -23. And if you get up there and your batteries die, we're talking about temperatures that you can freeze to death. So it's always good to have something. But we're waiting on our email. We're going to print our paperwork up, and then we're going to try to get started on this load. And so we're going to wait and get going. Alrighty, we're over here in Bristol, and this is what the yard looks like. I was going to show you a little bit of it, because let me straighten you up a little bit, because I don't think I put none this yard in here, which I got here, and my printer was running out of ink. You couldn't see everything good, and I was trying to write it in to be, I guess, helpful, but it wouldn't work. So what the guard shack done was have me send them my email, and they printed off my paperwork for me, which helped me out a lot. I gotta stop and get some more ink. Usually on the printers that pop up on the phone say low ink, but that one didn't. That's just the original printer that I bought with it, so it probably dried out or whatever. The original one that you buy with them really ain't no good. But a shout out to the subscriber, who we new subscriber that we got this morning. Welcome to the channel. That helped jump off the truck. And again, thank you for your service. And we're gonna try to locate our camper. When I first come in, it's all asphalt. Then you go through over here where they put the campers are, and it's a muddy mess. But on one side, it was solid ice. I was sliding sideways. I was hoping I wasn't going to hit a camper. I was trying to get away from them. But in four-wheel drive high, I finally got away from them a little bit and got off that ice. But it was, I could imagine coming over here when they had all that ice. It might be almost impossible to get hooked up. It was. Man, it'd be bad if all this right here rained and it froze over. It really would make a bad day, hard day. But we're gonna get over here and look. I just wanted to show you what the yard is over here in Bristol, Indiana. I've only picked up here one time. I don't think I made a video of it. Matter of fact, I don't even think I was making videos then. But they got some gravel here, but it's a muddy mess. So, but it's open. So just a little look, but we'll find our camper and see what we can get. See, they got like a little gravel, but it's still muddy, as you can tell. Down there, go down there and make a left is where the ice road is, I reckon. But we found our camper and started hooking up. I actually was making video, didn't have the mics on, so I had to delete that. But I wanted to show y'all. Whenever you come to General RV to pick up here in Bristol, Indiana, you do not get your keys. So you look in here, your keys will not be in there. The camper will be locked and the paperwork will be on the inside. Got everything. See, you can't get in here. They got it sealed up pretty good, and they'll give you paperwork to ride with and everything. But see, we got the battery hooked up and we're hooked up to here, but ain't had no power. And so I was fumbling around and trying to find out what was going on, and I noticed right here that, see this wire right here, it's pulled loose. See, it's got a bolt in it. It's supposed to be right there on the frame, right there where my thumb's at. And I know if you touch it together, fireworks start going off. So we're waiting on someone to come and look at it. Hopefully they'll just put another screw in it and let me be on my way instead of having to give the load back. So now we're just playing the wait game and waiting on them to come. But yeah. Alrighty, so we're sitting here waiting on I guess a mechanic or somebody. At the regular yards, you just call it in. Maybe somebody come over, look at it, maybe they won't. But over here, they're here at the General RV. You pretty much pick up at the manufacturing. So they'll have somebody come here and look at it and we'll see. That's the second time, like I said, I picked up here. Excuse me. But just a boat, and I should be good to go. So I'm hoping they don't reject this load. But General RV. Whenever you go into a General RV and you work with Indiana Transport, you can go in there and have access to drop off pretty much 24/7. You go in there, leave your paperwork, drop the camper. They're supposed to come back in the next morning or whenever they open back up. They'll check it in. Boom. They pay you for it. You don't have to sit around and wait. So if you get there at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night time, they already went home, you can drop that camper and leave. Now, the first time I done that, I dropped the camper off, but they were saying it was supposed to go to a different place, but not according to the paperwork. So I done right, but the paperwork, I guess, was wrong. And it was supposed to go down the road. So it took me about two and a half days to get paid on that load, so I couldn't pick another one. I had to call dispatch, and they finally got it straightened out, fixed out. But that was the only problem and issue I've had with that. I've known other people go in there and drop them off. Next morning they get paid for it and pick another load and go on. But I just want to throw that warning out there. So I guess we're going to sit here, and I'm hoping they give me something to see what this thing weighs, because I'm curious. Because I want to know how much fuel mileage I get. Now, on this trip right here, I'm not going to put the fuel in. The reason I'm not going to put the fuel in on this trip, because number one, I didn't get my discount, so I didn't keep up with it. The app thing messed up where I couldn't see, and so this trip I will not put the fuel in. Sorry guys, I'll do it on the next one. I guess it is all messed up. Holiday, President Day, no. But I guess we're going to sit here and wait, and then we'll get ready to roll. Alrighty, well, we got that taken care of. The guy come out and said that want to know where the problem was. I showed him the wires, and I said, you may unhook the battery? He's like, nah, I shouldn't have to. So he got a screw out, and as he was starting, fireworks went off. He's like, yeah, let's disconnect that battery. I said, yeah, ain't no problem. So I disconnected it. He threw in another screw, and boom, put the battery back on. We got fireworks. We got hooked up, Now, hope that's all the exciting stuff we get into for today. We'll see what we'll get into tomorrow. But let's get rolling. Alrighty. We was getting ready to leave and pull out, and found another Indiana transport driver. His battery was dead and he couldn't get underneath the fifth wheel. You see that it didn't the toolbox where it hit. It was down to here. So I took the battery boost box again, second time today, hooked it up to his battery and turned it on, and now we can move the camper up and get him hooked up on his fifth wheel. So when he gets it all hooked up, I'll take my battery booster off and his battery should charge as it's going down the road. So again, today that has helped and get somebody else out of a bind. So like I said before, I'm really proud of this thing. I really do like it. Alrighty, well, we are just got her dropped off here in Orange Park, Florida. The only thing I got left is my batteries to make sure. What I usually try to do, I'll take the top off and put it right there on her so I don't forget. But she's here, so now we're just gonna wait, get checked in, get her paperwork. Alrighty, well, we're just sitting here waiting. It's hot here, which I'm not gonna complain. 83 degrees, it's nice. I like it hot. But we got another load we're fixing to go up and get, and it's a I got the paperwork here. Hold on a minute. So we're fixing to start a video on our next load, which is gonna be a 31-foot Solitude that we're fixing to go after. So we're here in Orange Park, Florida, fixing to head back up to Indiana. Hopefully be up there tomorrow to pick it Friday. I'm gonna be up there Friday, pick it up. Friday, it'll be tomorrow, Friday night. But it's a hot load. We got 3 of us. We done picked these loads going up there. We're gonna head to a place we ain't been into in a while, so hopefully make a new video. Going to Nevada, so y'all check that out whenever it comes out. Hopefully we'll have some good stuff in it. But on this one, we're gonna wind this one up. The only problems, that we had is whenever the wires, the bolt was broke. I don't know if they put it on too tight or whatever, broke. We got that fixed, and we helped out one scriber, and then we helped out that other guy with the jump box. So that's come in handy twice in one day. I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, that's all I can think of. I didn't put fuel in this one because, like I said, my fuel card got messed up. So I didn't want to mislead nobody, so I just left the fuel out on this one. And I'm going to take and do the mileage from here to Glendale, and I'm going to start my fuel in Glendale on the next trip. So I'm going to put the fuel on the next trip. I already got it planned out and everything. So where we're going to get fuel at, we went checking the weather and all that good stuff. Well, y'all be safe out there, and I'll see you on the next.